Hey Aries, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you are here today because the energy coming through for you right now is absolutely wild, and I cannot wait to share what the cards are revealing. You know that situation where someone tried to dim your light, tried to keep you quiet, tried to make you smaller than you are. Yeah, the universe has been watching, and the cosmic justice that is about to unfold is something you need to hear about. Before we get into the cards, I just want to say that if this reading resonates with you, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I love hearing your stories and knowing that these messages are landing exactly where they need to. And if you are new here, welcome to the family. We do deep tarot readings here with real insights, no fluff, just genuine guidance from the cards. So Aries, let me set the scene for you. Someone in your life, or maybe multiple people, have been working behind the scenes trying to control your narrative. They have been spreading stories, twisting facts, maybe even trying to turn people against you. They thought they had you cornered. They thought you would just take it and stay silent. But here is what they did not count on. They did not count on your resilience. They did not count on the truth having its own power. And they definitely did not count on karma being as precise as it is. The energy I am picking up is that you have been in this period of forced silence. Not because you could not speak up, but because you were choosing your battles wisely. You were gathering your strength, watching, learning, and waiting for the right moment. And Aries, that moment is coming. Actually, it is already starting to unfold. Let me pull the cards and show you exactly what the universe wants you to know right now, okay? The first card I'm drawing for you is the Nine of Pentacles, and honestly, this could not be more perfect for where you are heading. When I see this card, I see someone who has walked through the fire and came out not just surviving, but absolutely thriving. This is the card of self-made success, of independence, of finally reaping what you have sown through your own hard work and dedication. Here is what is beautiful about this card showing up first. While someone was busy trying to tear you down, you were busy building yourself up. You were investing in yourself, working on your goals, focusing on your own growth. They thought they were destroying you, but really, they were just background noise while you were creating something incredible. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you are about to step into a level of abundance and self-sufficiency that is going to shock people. I'm talking about financial gains, yes, but also emotional independence, spiritual richness, and a sense of accomplishment that comes from knowing you did this on your own terms. You did not need their approval. You did not need their support. You built your empire while they were busy trying to build your downfall. What I love about this energy is the confidence that comes with it. The person in the Nine of Pentacles stands in their garden, surrounded by luxury and beauty that they created themselves. They're not showing off. They're not seeking validation. They are just existing in their success, and it speaks for itself. That is the energy you are stepping into. Aries, you are not going to have to defend yourself or explain yourself. Your results are going to do all the talking. And here is where it gets interesting. The people who tried to silence you are going to watch this unfold. They're going to see you rising, thriving, succeeding, and it is going to completely shatter whatever narrative they were trying to create about you. They painted you as weak, as broken, as someone who would not recover. But the Nine of Pentacles says you are about to show them what real strength looks like. Not loud, not aggressive, just undeniable success and self-possession. This card is also highlighting your independence right now. You might have felt isolated during this difficult period, like you were fighting battles alone. But the Nine of Pentacles is showing me that this isolation was actually a blessing in disguise. It taught you that you do not need anyone else to validate your worth. You do not need a crowd cheering you on to know that you are capable and powerful. You learn to be your own biggest supporter, and that is a gift that no one can ever take from you. I'm also seeing that this card represents a period of enjoying the fruits of your labor. You have been working so hard, pushing through so much, and the universe is saying it is time for you to actually receive. Do not be surprised if opportunities start flowing in, if money starts coming from unexpected sources, if doors that were closed suddenly swing wide open. You have earned this, and the Nine of Pentacles is confirmation that your harvest season is here. The second card coming through is the Wheel of Fortune and Aries. This is where things get really interesting. The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles, karma, and the inevitable turning of fate. What goes up must come down, and what goes down must come back up. You have been at the bottom of the wheel, feeling like everything was working against you, like the universe had forgotten about you. But the wheel never stops turning, and your time at the top is coming. Here is what the Wheel of Fortune is revealing about your situation. While you were being pushed down, while someone was trying to destroy your reputation and your peace, the cosmic scales were taking note. Every action has a reaction. Every deed has a consequence. And the people who tried to harm you set in motion a karmic cycle that is now coming full circle, except not in the way they expected. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that a massive shift is happening. The tables are turning in a way that is going to be visible and undeniable. The person or people who thought they had the upper hand are about to experience a complete reversal of fortune. I am seeing their plans falling apart, their lies being exposed, their schemes backfiring in spectacular fashion. And it is not because you are doing anything to make this happen. It is just the natural order of the universe correcting itself. What I find fascinating about this card is the timing element. The Wheel of Fortune moves in divine timing, not human timing. So, while you might have been wondering when things would change, when justice would come, the universe was waiting for the exact right moment. And that moment is now. Everything is aligning in a way that could not have been planned or predicted. Opportunities are going to appear out of nowhere. People are going to suddenly see the truth. Support is going to come from unexpected places. This card is also about fate and destiny, Aries. It is telling me that what happened to you, as painful as it was part of your journey. It was meant to teach you something, to strengthen you, to prepare you for the next level of your life. You were never meant to stay small or silent. You were never meant to let someone else control your story. This experience was pushing you toward your true path, your real purpose, and now that you have learned the lessons, the wheel is turning to lift you up. I'm also getting that the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in new people, new connections, new alliances. During your difficult time, you might have lost some people or realized who your real friends are. The Wheel of Fortune is saying do not worry about who left, because the universe is bringing in people who are actually aligned with your highest good. These are people who will support you, celebrate you, and stand by you through thick and thin. The wheel is clearing out what does not serve you and bringing in what does not. And here is the thing about the Wheel of Fortune. It is a reminder that nothing is permanent. The bad times do not last forever, but neither do the good times if you are not honoring your truth. So as you rise back up, the cards are encouraging you to stay grounded, stay humble, stay connected to your integrity. Do not let success make you forget the lessons you learned in the darkness. Use your power wisely, treat others with kindness, and remember that the wheel keeps turning for everyone. Now, the third card, and this one is powerful. I pulled the Two of Pentacles, and this is all about balance, adaptability, and juggling multiple things at once. After everything you have been through, after being knocked down and having to rebuild, you might feel like you are trying to manage a lot right now. And you are. But here is what the Two of Pentacles wants you to know. You are handling it beautifully. Asterisk, this card shows someone dancing with two pentacles, moving gracefully between different priorities, staying flexible, and finding rhythm in the chaos. That is you right now, Aries. You are learning to balance your healing with your ambition. You are managing your emotions while still showing up for your responsibilities. You are protecting your peace while also standing in your power. It is a delicate dance, but you are mastering it. The Two of Pentacles is also telling me about the duality you are experiencing right now. On one hand, you are watching someone's plans fall apart, and there might be a part of you that feels vindicated, that feels like finally justice is being served. On the other hand, you are focusing on your own path, your own growth, and you do not want to get pulled back into old drama. The Two of Pentacles is saying you can hold both of these truths. You can acknowledge the karma playing out while still staying focused on your own journey. What I love about this card is the message of adaptability. You have been through so much, and instead of breaking, you learn to bend, you learn to flow. You learn to adjust and keep moving forward no matter what obstacles were thrown in your path. That flexibility is one of your greatest strengths now, and it is going to serve you incredibly well as new opportunities and challenges present themselves. The Two of Pentacles is also highlighting financial juggling or managing resources wisely. You might be working on building something new while also maintaining what you already have. Maybe you are starting a side project while working your regular job. Maybe you are investing in yourself while also taking care of your daily needs. The cards are saying keep going. Your ability to manage multiple things is impressive, and it is all leading somewhere good. This card can also represent decision-making and weighing options. You might be at a crossroads right now where you need to choose between different paths or opportunities. The Two of Pentacles is encouraging you to trust your instincts. You have been through enough to know what serves you and what does not. You do not need to overthink every decision. Listen to your gut, stay flexible, and know that you can adjust course if needed. There is no perfect choice, just the choice that feels right for you in this moment. I am also seeing that the Two of Pentacles is about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. Yes, you are working hard. Yes, you are rebuilding. But do not forget to have fun along the way. Do not forget to celebrate small wins. Do not forget to laugh and enjoy life, even while you are in the process of creating your future. The figure in this card is dancing, not stressing, and that is the energy the universe wants you to embody. Alright, the fourth card coming through is the Ten of Wands, and okay, I need to be honest with you about this one. The Ten of Wands is a heavy card. It shows someone carrying a huge burden, feeling overwhelmed, maybe even feeling like they are responsible for everything and everyone. And I think this card is showing up to validate what you have been feeling, Aries. You have been carrying so much. Not just the weight of what happened to you, but also the weight of rebuilding, the weight of protecting yourself, the weight of trying to stay strong when you are exhausted. You have been carrying the burden of other people's actions and their consequences. You have been carrying the stress of wondering when things would change, when you would finally catch a break. The Ten of Wands is acknowledging all of that. It is saying, I see you. I see how tired you are. I see how much you have been holding up on your own. And here is what is important about this card showing up. It is not saying you have to keep carrying all of this. It is actually showing you that you are in the final stretch. The finish line is close. You are almost at the point where you can put these burdens down. What I am picking up is that part of this weight has been the burden of silence. You have been holding your truth, holding your story, not speaking up. Because you are waiting for the right time, or because you are protecting yourself. The Ten of Wands is saying that burden is about to lift. You are not going to have to carry the weight of untold truths much longer because the truth is about to speak for itself. This card is also showing me that you might be taking on too much responsibility for other people's actions. You might be blaming yourself for not seeing warning signs, for trusting the wrong people, for letting someone get close enough to hurt you. The Ten of Wands is here to tell you that their choices are not your burden to carry. Their karma is not your responsibility to enforce. Their consequences are not your fault. You can put that weight down right now. I am also seeing that the Ten of Wands represents the final push before a breakthrough. You know that feeling when you are running a race and you are exhausted, but you can see the finish line, so you dig deep and find that last burst of energy. That is where you are right now. Do not give up. Do not slow down. Keep pushing forward because the release and relief you have been waiting for is right around the corner. The Ten of Wands is also highlighting the need for delegation and asking for help. You have been trying to do everything alone. Prove that you can handle it all. Show that you do not need anyone. But here is the truth, Aries. Asking for help is not weakness. Accepting support is not defeat. If there are people in your life who genuinely want to help you, let them. If there are burdens you can share or put down, do it. You do not have to martyr yourself to prove your strength. What is beautiful about the Ten of Wands showing up in this reading is that it is temporary. This is not your permanent state. This is a phase you are moving through, and on the other side is freedom, lightness, and relief. The very next card in the tarot journey after Ten of Wands would be a release into something new. So hold on just a little longer. Your breakthrough is coming. The fifth card is the Knight of Cups, and oh, this energy is so interesting after the heaviness of the Ten of Wands. The Knight of Cups is romantic, emotional, idealistic, and often represents a message or offer coming in. This knight is on a mission driven by emotion and heart, and I'm getting that this card has multiple meanings for you right now. First, the Knight of Cups can represent an actual person entering your life or someone in your life showing up differently. This could be a romantic interest who is genuine and emotionally available, unlike people who have played games with your heart before. This could be a friend who reaches out with sincere support and understanding. This could even be someone who comes forward with information or validation that helps your situation. Whoever this person is, they are coming with good intentions and pure motives. But beyond a person, the Knight of Cups represents an energy shift within you. After carrying all those burdens from the Ten of Wands, after fighting and defending, and protecting yourself, the Knight of Cups is reminding you that you still have the capacity for softness. You still have the ability to feel deeply, to hope, to dream, to love. You have not become hardened by what you went through. Your heart is still open, still capable of beauty and romance and idealism. I am getting that the Knight of Cups is bringing an emotional offer or opportunity. This could be a chance to express yourself creatively, to share your story, to put your truth out into the world in a way that feels authentic and healing. This night is all about following your heart and intuition, and the cards are encouraging you to trust those gentle nudges you have been feeling. The Knight of Cups is also about pursuing what brings you joy and fulfillment, not just what makes sense logically or what other people think you should do. You have spent enough time in survival mode, in defense mode, improving mode. Now it is time to shift into creation mode, inspiration mode, joy mode. What makes your heart sing? What lights you up? What have you been putting off because you thought you had to focus on more practical things? The Knight of Cups is giving you permission to pursue those heart-centered desires. What I find really interesting about this card in your reading is the timing. The Knight of Cups often brings messages or news, and I am sensing that you are about to receive information that validates what you have known all along. Maybe someone is going to come forward and tell the truth. Maybe evidence is going to surface that proves your innocence. Maybe you are going to find out that people saw through the lies all along and were just waiting for the right moment to speak up. This night also represents emotional healing and closure. After everything that happened, after the pain and betrayal and confusion, the Knight of Cups is bringing you an opportunity to heal your heart. This does not mean forgetting what happened or pretending it did not hurt. It means processing those emotions, honoring your feelings, and gradually opening yourself back up to trust and connection and vulnerability. The Knight of Cups is encouraging you to stay in touch with your emotional truth. Do not let this experience make you cynical or closed off. Yes, protect yourself and have healthy boundaries. But do not build walls so high that nothing good can get in. There are still beautiful experiences waiting for you. There are still people worth trusting. There is still magic in this world, and you deserve to experience it. Now, the sixth and final card, and this one brings everything together. I pulled the Hanged Man, and at first this might seem like a strange card for a reading about justice and vindication, but hear me out because this is actually the most powerful card in your spread. The Hanged Man represents a complete shift in perspective, unnecessary pause, and ultimately, enlightenment that comes from seeing things differently. You have been through this period where someone tried to control your narrative, tried to paint you as something you are not, tried to flip reality upside down. And in some ways, you were the Hanged Man. You were suspended, unable to move freely, seeing the world from an inverted position. But here is what the Hanged Man teaches us. Sometimes being suspended, being forced to pause, being made to see things from a different angle is exactly what we need for our ultimate growth and awakening. While you were in that uncomfortable position, while you were waiting and watching and unable to act in the ways you wanted to, you were actually gaining wisdom and perspective that you could not have gained any other way. The Hanged Man is telling me that you now see things with incredible clarity. You see people's true motivations. You see the patterns and games you were blind to before. You see your own strength and resilience in a way you never did when things were easy. This period of being silenced and sidelined was not wasted time. It was your initiation, your transformation, your enlightenment. What is fascinating about the Hanged Man is the element of willing sacrifice. This card suggests that on some level, you chose to be still and silent during this time. Not because you were weak or scared, but because you knew intuitively that moving too soon or reacting impulsively would not serve you. You sacrificed your ego's need to fight back immediately in favor of a longer game. A bigger picture, a more complete victory. The Hanged Man also represents a martyr energy. And I am getting that others might have viewed your silence as weakness or defeat. They thought you were hanging helpless, powerless, finished. But the truth is, you were in a state of sacred pause, gathering strength, gaining wisdom, waiting for divine timing. The Hanged Man always looks vulnerable, but is actually in complete surrender to a higher plan. And that has been you, Aries. Now here is where this connects to everything else in your reading. The Hanged Man says that the perspective shift is not just happening for you, but also about to happen for everyone watching this situation. Remember how someone tried to flip the narrative, tried to make you look bad, tried to hang you out to dry. The Hanged Man is saying that entire narrative is about to be inverted again. What was upside down is turning right side up. What was hidden is being revealed. What was distorted is becoming clear. The people who thought they had successfully destroyed your reputation are about to experience their own Hanged Man moment. Except theirs is not a willing surrender. It is a forced reckoning. They are about to see everything from a completely different perspective, including how their own actions have led to their downfall. They are about to experience the suspension and powerlessness they tried to impose on you. The Hanged Man is also telling me about release and liberation. After a period of being stuck, you are about to cut yourself loose or be cut loose by the universe. You are going to land on your feet with a completely new understanding of yourself, your path, and your purpose. You are emerging from this experience fundamentally changed, but in the best possible way. You are wiser, stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your truth than ever before. This card is confirmation that everything happened exactly as it needed to. The timing, the players, the pain, the lessons, all of it was part of a divine design that you could not see while you were in it. But now, as you come out of this suspended state, you are going to look back and understand why it all had to happen this way. You are going to see the blessings in the breakdown, the gifts in the struggle, the purpose in the pain. So Aries, let me bring all of this together for you. You have been through a period where someone tried to silence you, tried to control your narrative, tried to destroy what you built. But while they were busy playing their games, you were busy becoming the Nine of Pentacles, building your independence and success on your own terms. The wheel of fortune has been turning this entire time. And now it is bringing karmic justice and a complete reversal of circumstances. You are juggling a lot right now with the Two of Pentacles. Balancing your healing with your ambition, managing multiple responsibilities while staying flexible and adaptable. You have been carrying heavy burdens with the Ten of Wands, but you are in the final stretch and relief is coming. The Knight of Cups is bringing emotional healing, possibly a new person or message, and reminding you that your heart is still capable of beauty and joy despite everything. And the Hanged Man ties it all together, showing that this entire period of suspension and silence was actually your transformation, your enlightenment, your preparation for what comes next. The perspective shift you gained while hanging in limbo is now going to serve you as you step into your power. Their plan to silence you has not just failed, it has backfired spectacularly. While they were trying to push you down, the universe was actually elevating you, teaching you, preparing you for a level of success and fulfillment they cannot even comprehend. The truth is coming to light. The tables are turning. Justice is being served. And you are about to step into a chapter of your life that is more abundant, more authentic, and more aligned than anything you have experienced before. Thank you so much for being here today. Aries, I hope this reading brought you clarity and confirmation. Drop a comment and let me know if this resonated with you. I love hearing your stories. And if you found value in this reading, share it with another Aries who needs to hear this message. I will see you in the next one.